made it into Tyler1’s video.
Quick turnaround. Like I said, guys, I'm working. And pussbag Ludwig snuck in my meet and greet line.
The smile wiping from his face will always get me.
Tyler1 meet and greet at the AT&T booth. Was this scripted? Get off me!
I take my picture with it. You might notice someone took a picture for me. And that's because after a while, I developed this strategy. When people would come up to me and ask for a picture, I basically formed a team. I formed a team and a team. I said, you can take a pic with me, but you have to find me QT Cinderella on the wall. We can travel as a pack together. I'll take a picture with you there, but I need to find this thing. That's where I'll take the picture. So a group of like, not even like that many people, because most people who I told this were like, no, and they walked away. Like 95% of people that I told this to were like, yeah, I ain't doing all that. Like, just to put into reference, if I was walking across the crosswalk this way and someone was walking across the crosswalk this way and they said, Ludwig, can I get a picture? I said, yeah, can you take it over where I'm going? They would say, nah, and they would keep walking. It's like, these guys don't fucking love me. They're not watching my stream. They just vaguely know me and like they wouldn't mind a picture with me, but if it's slightly inconvenient for them, they don't actually care. The 5 people who rolled up with me to Cutie's thing though were real fans, right? They're actually down to like walk around, explore a bit. We find it, they take the picture of me, and then I take the pictures with them. As I'm taking the pictures with them, one of the dudes is like, oh dude, this is great. I actually just got a picture with Tyler1. And I'm like, pause, wait, what? He's like, yeah, Tyler1's doing his meet and greet right now. And I'm like, really? Wait, that would be kind of fun. And he's like, yeah, it's at the AT&T booth. I'm like, okay. So I start heading over and a plan forms in my mind. What if I take a picture with him, but he doesn't know it's me? So as I'm walking over, I already have a hat on, which is, you know, part of the disguise. And I'm coincidentally wearing an LCS jacket because at the Samsung event, Double Lift left it behind. So you can't super see it, but this jacket right here says LCS. I'm only wearing it because Double Lift left it behind. I grabbed it for him. So I'm like, this kind of works perfect. I walk into this one person, almost nobody at this convention is doing this, but one person I see is wearing a mask, like a COVID mask, you know what I mean? And I happen to see this guy. I'm like, yo, do you have an extra mask? And he gives me a mask and I throw it on and I head over to the line. Tyler1 is very famous. And I say that because his line goes for probably an hour, which is a problem because I'm trying to make it back to Cutie's cookie truck before it closes so I can see her before I'm driving away. So I go to the front of the line and I'm wearing my disguise and I ask a group of people, I say, hey, this is awkward, I know, but do you mind if I cut in line with you guys? And they go, probably not. Maybe check the back of the line. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough, fair. I go a couple of groups behind and they start like chatting with me. I think because they heard me, they go, hey, what's up, man? I go, not much. And they're like, you having a good con? I'm like, we chat a little bit. And I go, hey, can I cut in line with you? Because we had a bit of a rapport. I don't know about all that. Maybe try a different line next time. This is going to work for us. From those 2 conversations, somebody at the very front or close to the very front of the line goes, and I go, can I get a picture? And I go, can I get in line with you? And they're like, sure. And now I have a much better spot in line than I would have from the first 2 groups. I take a picture with them. It's a beautiful couple. I think one's a teacher, one is like an engineer, if I'm remembering correctly. They're very sweet. They both used to play League. They play Valorant together as a couple. And I take off my mask to take a picture with them. The group that said no to me on some pretty woman shit goes like, dude, that was Ludwig. And I'm taking the picture. I'm not being like a dick about it, but in the back of my head, I'm like, you don't know how high I can fly. I'm on like some Michael Scott shit. I'm like, you should have got me when you had the chance. You treated me different when you didn't know who I was, and now you know who I was, and now you are acting differently. I'm living through a Darman video. But thanks to them, I'm far ahead in line now. I put the mask back on. We're at the point where Tyler can kind of see us, and we chat the whole time. And I get worried because right before I go up to take a picture with Tyler, they go up to take a picture with Tyler, and Tyler says to the guy, he goes, hey, you were chatting a lot in my line. And you know, Tyler's very boisterous, very energetic. And I thought that he heard us and maybe knew who I was. Cause he's like, you were chatting a lot to my line to the guy I was talking to. So I'm a little nervous. And then the guys, and they have their thing. And then I go. And I didn't really even know what I was going to say. I just knew that I wanted to have this moment where I took off the mask. And this is what that ended up looking like.
I snuck into Tyler1's meet and greet, and this was his reaction.
Tyler1 meet and greet at the
So everybody has probably seen the picture that I posted on Instagram of Tyler's face when he realizes it's me in the line, with just an incredibly fed up face. Just fucking had it to here. Before that picture was taken, this is how the conversation went. I went, yo, Tyler, do you think I can be good at League one day? He goes, what's your rank? I go, I'm bronze 4 right now. And he goes, you're shit. You'll never be good. He doesn't know I'm Ludwig at this time. I just told him my genuine rank and how long I'd been playing. When I take off the mask, this is his face. I see his face. I go, it'd be funny if I put my arm around him.
AT&T booth. Was this scripted? Get off me!
And in Tyler fashion, he blows up. And I'll let the rest of the conversation play out.
You are dog shit at everything you do. You, I see your shitty shitty fans. Listen! I'll give you one compliment.
And that's how the conversation goes. He calls me out. He says, your shitty fans are sending me your shitty League of Legends clips. Because I guess apparently he saw that I hit bronze because I tweeted it out. And I guess he's seen some of my gameplay. And I think I just throw off a comment like, what rank do I need to hit? Right? For some level of respect in terms of my League of Legends gameplay, what rank do I need to hit? And he says, at first, he goes, if you hit diamond, and then sweetly, he goes, yeah, know what? If you hit plat by the end of the season, I'll give you one compliment. And so, love it or hate it, League fans rejoice. The season ends in January. I have about 3 months to go from bronze 4, the bottom of bronze, to platinum. So all the way through bronze, all the way through silver, all the way through gold. And I get one compliment from Tyler after 3 years of him basically spitting the ground that I walked. Made it into Tyler1’s video.
Quick turnaround. Like I said, guys, I'm working. And puss bag Ludwig snuck in my meet and greet line in a disguise.
Close out TwitchCon with one last.
Dude, the smile wiping from his face will always get me. It is the juxtaposition of this face from like how sweet he looks here. Like, look how sweet he looks here, like engaged. And then the recognition hits. And it's like literally like wiped away from his face.
Tyler1 meet and greet at the AT&T booth. Was this scripted?
Get off me! Piece of shit! You are dog shit at everything you do.
He's lucky he's disguised. And he's also lucky I had security there. Again, I have security, not you guys. It's to contain myself in case I act irrationally. I would have got real ignorant if security wasn't there. Just seeing him spiked rage that I've never felt in my life. I started shaking this. Hyperventilating just thinking about it. That piece of shit. Anyway, that bitch was there. Apparently he hit bronze on League of Legends, so he's like excited. Wow.
It sounds so much worse to say he hit bronze because nobody hits bronze. They like place in a bronze. Hitting bronze is like, it's like saying, yeah, apparently he made it onto the freshman basketball team. It's like, yeah, that's where you go when you're relegated.
We hit bronze. Congrats. Sailor is at least gold right now. She can't walk. She can't talk. She barely can move. She's at least
Sailor's his daughter who's not even a year old.
gold. Nice. You hit bronze. You're like 30 years old, bro. Call it.
I'm 29. I'm not even 30.
Then he was yapping afterwards about, oh, give me 3 months or whatever, and I'll hit platinum, or diamond or whatever. Anyway, bro, enough of that. I keep that freak's name out of my mouth. It's making me sick to my stomach. Anyway, it wasn't bad overall trip from start to finish. We got in, we got it.
What up, baby?
What's up?
I just heard Tyler1 call me a freak stain.